Hi my friends, I am Sarah. Welcome to Grace in My Space, where I focus on all things home related, DIY, recipes, home styling, all kinds of faith inspiration, and I just love to help you guys create a haven in your home. And today we are focusing on a bedroom. There are a ton of ways that you can update a bedroom for free. Starts with cleaning, organizing, just getting rid of things, decluttering, and it can go all the way to a full-blown, really expensive remodel. But there is this wonderful in-between where you can do all those free things and you can really bring your bedroom together without spending any money. And then you can also intersperse little things that will help you achieve specific goals that you have for your space. And today we're going to kind of walk through a variety of those different ideas. Today I will be using my bedroom as an example of this, and I'm going to show you how we took it from very bland, very brown, very boring when we moved in, and we've added some character, we've done some really affordable DIY updates, and I'm going to share some home styling tips as well. All the way to a pretty big change in this space. Just wait for it at the end. Now there are a few low budget ways that you can really amp up the space in your room. Adding color, adding patterns, adding wallpaper, adding anything that's more interesting and attention grabbing, a little bit bolder. Those are all great ways to really amp up the design factor and also just create a focal point for the room. And we did that when we added our board and batten here, and then I painted this green. This wall actually started a bit of a green craze. I was living in the white farmhouse world. You remember that trend when everything was white, everything was farmhouse, and I was just craving something different. And so I did this really sleek, modern vertical board and batten, and then I did a really bold green. And I cannot even tell you how many rooms now have a bold green board and batten wall in their bedroom. And I'm so happy that that sparked something in people to inspire them to change, to do something that fits their personality, and to break out of that all white farmhouse mold. This specific wall treatment is extremely easy to do. I will link the tutorial for you in the description. If you don't like this specific look for a wall treatment, consider adding a different variety of a wall treatment. You can do wainscoting, you can do any kind of design that you can come up with out of your head. I have a really simple wall treatment in our basement that I just came up with on my own. It's very simple, very modern. You can do traditional board and batten. You can do all kinds of different types of wall treatments, wall moldings that will really heighten the look of a room, make it feel more custom and less builder grade, less plain, and give it a lot of personality. Really affordable option for updating your space is adding new lighting. So these are just plug-in sconces. They serve as our bedside table lamps as well as lighting for the room when we need it. But adding these really heightened the look of the bed area, and it made it look a little bit more classy, intentional, custom. And then adding a new ceiling fan. That was the game changer. Another thing that will go a long way is deep cleaning. So deep clean your drapes, deep clean your fan blades, deep clean your blinds, deep clean your mattress, carpets, all the things that you probably don't deep clean on a regular basis. Give them a really good cleaning and your whole room will just feel fresh and feel clean. It'll feel clean because you cleaned it. And one of the things that I love about our room is we have these huge windows. It takes up almost a whole wall, and I really love having bamboo blinds because not only are they really pretty and have a lot of texture to them, and they are light blocking, which is wonderful. They have a blackout lining on them, but they are also really decorative, which is a wonderful way to add some warmth and some texture to a space, and also some layering options. Light it up. There we go. So now you can kind of see the pretty texture on them, but another way to do this is to actually add curtains. So one of the ways that you can really elevate the look in your room is to have two different kinds of window coverings. You can do a Roman blind, you can do a bamboo shade, you can even do regular blinds if they're more decorative, if that's the look you're going for. But then you can also add drapes, any kind of window covering that is on the outside so that you're layering both an inside window covering like blinds or Roman shades, and then an outside window covering like drapes, curtains that you can pull across if you need extra privacy, or they can just sit where they are for decorative purposes. I'm going to show you the simplest way to make your bed so that it looks like you went all out, but you didn't. Now, a lot of people take the top sheet and they fold it down so that you can see it, but I don't care about that. My top sheet is nothing special, so I don't want to see it. Take a fluffy comforter, something that is down-filled. I love down-filled comforters. And I pull that to the top too. Now you've got two basic pieces that are going to be the foundation of what is going to be the pretty part of your bed, the comforter, and then a coverlet or a blanket or a quilt or something that goes on top. And what you want to do is make sure that they are coordinating, but not the same, because they're going to work together to make the pretty part. This is like a coverlet slash quilt. I love it. It's my new favorite. I got it just this year, and it's so pretty. All right, now here's the key. So the top part is the part that you want to be like your prettiest option. And then the comforter is going to be the coordinating piece that you're not going to see as much. So you just fold that halfway down, maybe like a third of the way down, like so, but then you actually take your coverlet and just pull it out a smidgen more, all the way, and then you fold that coverlet back over the top. And what that does is it covers the unfinished edge of your comforter, and it also gives a little bit of definition right here, so that it looks a little bit more fluffy. Now, I am a very basic bed pillow kind of gal. I do 2 king-size flat pillows, 2 Euros, which ideally I would have a different color Euro, but this is just what I have right now. And also for a king-size bed, I actually like 3 Euros, but I only have 2, so we're using 2. And then you can do any variety of pillow combinations here. You can do 2 18 by 18s and then a little one. You can do a 20 by 20 and an 18 by 18. You can do something like this where it's just one solid lumbar. It's limitless. You can do whatever you want. All right, so now we have super simple 2 pieces of bedding that you would normally use anyways just for comfort at night. A couple of pillows that you can easily toss into a large basket, and then if you want to break it up even more, like there's just a lot of white here, or whatever color you have, then you can also add a coordinating throw on top of it. I really like a lightweight gauzy blanket the same size as your bed so that it spans the whole width of it. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. Normally I have to like fuss with it to make it look unkempt. Why, I don't know why we want to do that, but I like to keep my bedding neutral because my wall is a really bold color and I usually have some artwork above it that's really colorful. And so that way I'm not competing with the wall, I'm not competing with the art. Now, I don't know who else needs to hear this, but if you add a chair to your bedroom, it's likely just going to become a drop zone for laundry that's not dirty yet. So, if that's the case, hang up or fold the laundry that's not dirty yet and put it away, and it will instantly improve your room. So I have all these prints that I have framed from our trip to Portugal. These are just pictures I took, and I love that it's like a memory, but it's also art feeling, and so it's a really nice way to gather both personal touches in your room and something that feels like it's really polished and put together. Over on this side of the room, I like to keep it really personal. So we have my children's artwork here, some of their very fine craftsmanship from art class. It's special because they made it for me and they have put their time and their love into it, and I want to display it. So I've created kind of like a kids artwork area over here, but all of them into the same frame to make it feel like a gallery wall rather than artwork that you would hang on a fridge. You actually frame it and put some intention into it, and it makes it feel extra special. Now I've got 2 tips for you. If you have carpet You can put an area rug on top of it. I know that there's a lot of people who would tell you you can't, but I say it's your house, you do your thing. I like the way that a carpet looks on top of plain carpet. So if this carpet was patterned or like pink or something crazy like that, we've had pink carpet in this house, believe me, I know, then I would not put a rug on top of it. Or maybe I'd put a really big rug on top of it just to cover it up. But if you cannot replace flooring and your carpet is either outdated or really matted like ours is, then a nice area rug can be a great way to create a focal point in the room, balance the space, and kind of mask a floor that you don't love. But I have a great update coming. We're doing all new flooring in our entire main level and bringing it into the bedroom. And so actually updating the flooring in the space is going to be a game changer. One of the free ways that you can update your bedroom is just to change the layout. So if you have enough space to reconfigure how your room is set up, it can give it a whole fresh new look without spending any money. I'm actually going to attempt to take some cupboards that I have in my office right now and move them into our bedroom for a new layout change, different storage options, and it will give it a whole new look. And see how that looks, and it's totally free. I'm just using furniture I had in another room in my home, and we're swapping. Let's recap. You can start by identifying the problem that's in your room, what's bothering you, what needs to be fixed, what's not serving you well, and then come up with a solution, implement that solution, and think creatively so that you can figure out various levels of updating your room to meet your needs in the end. Sometimes a bedroom remodel is actually just a slow progression towards your final goal. It doesn't have to be done all at once, and each step forward is satisfying and is an accomplishment and will get you closer to that end goal somewhere down the road. You can check out my full blog post with even more tips on how to update your bedroom in the description. All of my available decor sources for this bedroom, as well as my paint colors, etc., are also linked for you in the description. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next video.